Can we start then?
What is up, risk takers? Welcome to the Kill Pete strategy. I am Pete. I am a top player playing Risk Global Domination on PC. I have a daily release on YouTube. I do Fixed Friday every Friday. I do this show, the Waiting on Your Best Behavior podcast, which has been on too long of a hiatus. And I stream on Twitch Monday, Wednesday, Friday from 10 a.m. to 12 noon Toronto time at a minimum. If you are interested in getting better at the game of Risk, I invite you to subscribe to my channel and come along the ride with me for today's episode of Waiting on Your Best Behavior. Too long in the making, I finally get a chance to talk to the Bull. How are you today, Bull?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, man. I'm very happy and grateful that you took the time out of your very busy schedule to talk to me. And let's start with this game.
Okay, let's ready up then.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So why don't we start with a quick bio? Who are you, Bull? Tell the people.
I'm a teenager from Indiana, the Midwest. 16 to be exact.
Young man?
Young man in high school. I just play the game for fun. I don't know. I'm playing 2-3 years almost. Been in the Discord for about the same time as well.
And you got like good right away, huh? Like you were already a top player when I met you when I first came around.
I don't consider myself a top player, but I did when I joined. It's when
If you're not a top player, then who is?
Yeah, it was when like Spud, Misty, and all those are the top players, harmless that I consider top players. We're all playing, and then I just were able to play with them and watch them, and develop my own strategies and learn.
So you've consistently been improving over this whole time.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's perfect. Perfect is not a reality. You can always improve in some way, shape, or form.
All right, so fast forward to today. Bull is now the lead for our free-for-all tournament, the one that was the position that was held by Spud for a long time. And last season, Amanda took it. And you have now been given this tremendous responsibility because some jerk on YouTube decided to get way more people than usual in the game. So I guess I have to apologize. I mean, we are victims of our own success in a way, right?
Yeah. But I mean, I think it's a good success, though, obviously it can be a pain at times with all these players, but I think it's, helping the community, just helping the
community. It's a labor of love. Your work does not go unnoticed by me, that's for sure. I'm super grateful for you, and that's why, like, this exact moment for you to be able to take the time. So if we were to take a snapshot, this is week 2 is just finishing up of the free-for-all tournament, and I imagine you're a little bit frazzled from all the work.
A little bit, yeah. I'm waiting for that point cut off. Sleep in a little bit maybe. Less groups.
Are we going from how many players? It was 560 something.
It was. I believe we are down closer to 460 now.
Okay.
Maybe a little bit higher, and then we'll cut down to 96.
96. Okay, so we're gonna lose 70-ish% of people.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just playing my turn. Okay, so what made you feel like this was a worthwhile use of your time?
About the tournament, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
Well, I was kind of already asked this by a few other people. Obviously, Storm asked me a few weeks back to take over since she was a little bit busy, and I obviously didn't want to leave her out, to dry. So I said, sure, I'll take over. And then, as well, like some people asked, why are you doing this for SMG when SMG doesn't listen to us? I said, I'm not doing it for SMG. I'm doing it for the community and the players. I mean, if I'm not going to do it, I don't know who else will be able to. I mean, I guess we do have other people. Obviously, we have tons of event helpers. Can't do it without them. We have a few other staff members, Stone, so yourself, testers. We have all those people. Can't be done without them. But I'm doing it for the players. I'm not doing it for anyone else. I mean, why else would I be doing it?
Well, so I've juxtaposed with my work. I've asked myself the same question, like, why am I doing this? Why do I feel compelled to make a video every day? And yeah, it is a bit of shouting into the void if the devs who actually make the game aren't able to help. But I can only assume that it has something to do not with them not being willing, but just a lack of ability. Like maybe if we get more people, like this is one of the questions I've asked, is if we get, what is the threshold that we can grow this audience to, after which it makes sense for them to invest in the game? And is that even a thing? You know?
Mm-hmm.
Like how hard and how loud do I have to yell?
Yeah, it's definitely, challenging at times.
All right, so Bull filled this bio out for me. So your current rank is 30th in the world. You got up all the way to 6th place. Was that, I'm guessing this is, and you haven't moved since then, right? You got up there now 6th place is where you were at 6th place is now 30th in terms of SP?
No, so when I got to 6th place, I kind of lost a few, and then I lost a few more after that, and I just stopped. And that
Okay.
was, I don't know, year and a half ago. Been a minute.
And then you never really play ranked, right? After
No,
that.
I never
Yeah,
do.
because there's no point.
Yep.
All right, so we can work in on the boilerplate questions first. What is your favorite thing about the game?
Just the game. It's different. Every match you play, it's different. The blizzards. If you have blizzards on, it's different. Zombies. There's just so many different ways to play it. So many different moves to make. It's just complex, and it challenges your mind, your brain, and your abilities. Um, should I do that? If I do that, then I can't do this, and then if I don't do that, that happens. It's just complicated at times.
You find complexity fun and interesting?
I do. I think it's good to challenge yourself at times.
What other sorts of competition or intellectual challenges do you enjoy?
Oh,
Is that a tough question?
it's a little tough. I mean, I guess you could say sports. I mean, I play football. I guess I didn't mention that on my guest bio. That can be challenging in ways mentally, not
Cool.
just physically. I played a little bit of chess. I'm not that good, but I do find it interesting and would like to get more involved with that.
Okay, how would you juxtapose the difference between chess and Risk?
It's different. Yeah. Ooh, hold up.
Mm-hmm.
61 troops.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
A lot of zombies.
Yeah.
Here they come.
And yeah, they definitely came. Ow.
Did you get hurt, Bull? You probably shouldn't tell me that.
No, the zombie just wanted to pay a visit.
I see. So then you're not big on 1v1s?
No.
'Cause-
I don't like 1v. Well, obviously I used 1v1s to get up
Sure.
to 6, or where I'm at.
Yep.
But it definitely wasn't fun, except when you got to rank. But that only holds so much weight. Getting up there just kind of by cheesing. Playing against novices.
Yeah, I agree pretty much completely with that. And yet, we did it, so what does that tell you?
Yeah.
No, but like, you know what I mean? In some way, we are a hypocrite. Like, I think I fully agree with you, right? I don't hate 1v1s, but I certainly don't think they're as fun or as interesting. Because I think the complexity is part of where the fun is for me, as well. Yeah. But then at the same time, why did I do it?
Yeah. You could we kind of caused a problem, but SMG just didn't fix it. Kind of how I see it.
Like the community finding these loopholes is the source of the problem? Okay. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, there's a game designer. Have you ever played Magic the Gathering?
I have not, no.
Okay, so there's the lead designer of this game is a man named Mark Rosewater, and one of his principles for game design is don't punish your players for playing. They're going to do what your game incentivizes, even if that thing isn't fun. Which I think is a very insightful thing to apply to our circumstance, right? It's like the game and the ranking system being what it is does incentivize certain behavior from players. And given that, we shouldn't at all be shocked with what we end up with.
Yeah.
You think that's fair?
I do. Yeah. That's decently fair. Yeah.
So we've chosen Rivertown Advanced Aggressive Zombies.
What I don't think is fair is you with that little stack by me.
What? You want me to leave?
Well, if you want. Oh, what? Who's pink? What are we doing?
Leveraging the VC. Personal gain, bull. You want me to leave
Shame
your
on
bonus? Is that what you're saying?
Well, I wouldn't say my bonus.
It sure looks like your bonus from where I'm sitting.
Well, I'll leave it to you to decide. I'm not gonna force you.
So you don't know what's on the other side of that, though.
I may know. I don't know.
I see. You do
Who
know.
knows?
Who knows? You want me to help you guard your bonus. I see what you're saying. Bull says, help me out.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Bull, I'll help you out.
Oh, awesome.
But what's it worth to me?
You are protected.
I am. Ooh. Hey!
Oh.
I'll help you out, Bull. It was entirely
Hey, look,
selfless.
No, I think that's a win-win. We all.
Yeah,
we all
we're happy. We're happy. All right. Sorry, I got derailed. I got derailed killing someone. Okay. So what's your least favorite thing about the game then? You like complexity. Let's go dislikes.
The player. Well, I don't want to say the players. It's certain players. Toxic players, suiciders. Just overall players that just mess up your game. I will see. There's like mess up on purpose, not like players that. Like obviously he messed up my game, but that was the correct move to make. But like
Right.
players that just suicide.
Was that your final position?
That was you could have got me.
Sorry,
Damn. Damn, Parlox. Parlox with the kill.
Yep.
Special guest. How are you today, sir? Oh, you schmuck. it's my 6-2. You're not sorry at all.
It had to be done. You know it had to be done.
Did it?
Yeah. Otherwise, you'd just attack me back. So
I'm going to attack you back anyways, Parlox.
I know. That's why I had to attack you first, buddy.
Uh-huh.
I know very well what you're gonna do.
You're the buddy. You don't no buddy me, sir.
Okay, buddy.
Okay, pal. Where do you think Parlox is hiding, anyways?
You can guess first.
Right,
Don't have Bull tell you where I am. That's
No, I would never cheat at the game of Risk. Never.
amazing. I believe you.
So something I wanted to ask you, Bull, is the 3v3 tournament your idea as well? Because you were running that for a while.
It was, yeah.
Like originally your idea to do 3v3?
Well, so I created that tournament, but I think there may have been someone else that started 3v3, and like this was like when Discord very few members were on Discord. I'm not sure though. I think someone else may have like started it, but obviously that died off, and then I started mine up.
Cool. So we just had the 3v3 finals yesterday. And my team managed to get second place, which I was very happy to see. Yeah, how long has that even been going on?
See, so this was the 5th season, and I want to say it started last year, probably around beginning of last year. I want to say maybe. I can kind of look back and find. I think you participated in the first one.
Yeah, was that the first season ever? Me, Parlox, and Cowboy?
I
Your team, as I recall.
So.
You remember Parlox when we used to work together?
I do remember that. Yes,
It was
it
glorious.
looks like you don't want to work with me right now, which is not.
I mean, you heard me first there. I feel
Buddy,
like you started it.
but
This time around.
I know you very well. I know you would have hit me anyways, and you will get.
I'm not so sure it's progressive. How do you know?
I
You
know.
read my mind?
I know a lot of things.
This is what happens when you work together. They use that information against you.
That's correct.
I should have never let you get this close, Parlox.
Cool.
I hope the zombies kill you. Are there no zombies on your side of the board?
Well, basically almost.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Guess I'm gonna die.
Yeah, I guess.
But Pink's over there too, so Pink has card. No, Parlox, no! Damn it! No, he's coming in.
It had to be done.
It doesn't have to be done though.
No.
It had to be done. I'm sorry.
Kill Pink.
No.
I hope Pink kills you.
I hope that you die.
I know you do.
So
Damn it. He is violent. Where does all this aggression come from anyways?
I just went back and checked. It was February of last year. 3v3 started.
Was the first one. And did it come out of the 2v2 idea originally, or was it kind of its own separate thing?
It was kind of its own separate thing, yeah.
How did you not die?
Secrets. Let's see if Pink does anything.
My god, I think Pink wins now.
Yeah, you're
What a
dumb.
disaster.
Yes, what an absolute fucking disaster.
I agree. Oh no, I'm in trouble. Right. Okay.
So
I die now.
good. There's team risk, right? There's 2v2 risk, there's 3v3 risk, there's 2v2v2 risk. Like, of course it would be great if SMG was able to add the team mode to the game, but I think what you and people like you are doing, Bull, to show the viability of the different modes is essential to kind of proof of concept.
Yeah. It would be nice if they added it. I know they said, when SMG says stuff, you can't always, trust it. But I don't know, probably 2-3 years ago, they said they were going to add team mode sometime soon. We're kind of still waiting on that. That was another thing I kind of listed as something I dislike about the game. This no hate SMG. SMG created an amazing game. Obviously, it can be better, but they created a game that I'm assuming all of us love that are watching.
Yeah,
or,
fully agree. Fully agree. But the issue is that the pace of change is too slow.
Yeah, I feel like if they could communicate a little bit more. I know they sent out a message, I don't know, beginning of this year on Reddit, kind of saying that plans and stuff. But yeah, there's just stuff I would do differently, I guess, if I was in charge. But hey, I'm not.
Right.
Nah, there goes.
Yeah. Well, that's my rationale. My whole thinking is that given that there appears to be a resource problem, my preferred method of attack is, obviously I'm as frustrated as the next person, but maybe just get more butts in the seats, promote risk, show people how fun it can be, and then hopefully we can organically get more resources towards the people who will, continue to improve the game. Do you suppose that makes sense?
That does. I completely agree with that.
Well, so that segues nicely into a topic I wanted to bring up where we might disagree, which is you detect correctly my note of frustration as far as what I feel, and I'm still very open to being proven wrong, but what I feel is caps not really being viable for competition in free-for-all. And like, do you agree or disagree with that sentiment? Let's start there.
I'll say disagree, but I see
Okay.
where you're coming from. I can understand that obviously some players, a lot of players, I guess I should say, don't like it. Yeah.
Well, okay, so it's not me saying I don't like it. Right? Whether or not I like something is not really that important to me. What I think matters, and I think is relevant to the conversation, is is the outcome, is the experience that we are giving our players fun, right? I think the competitive aspect, the I'm here to prove something about myself, has to come second to, are the players in our tournament having fun, sticking around? Are they going to play again next season? Are they going to be a part of the community, right? I think if any of those things are no, then we lose in the long run. And like to fully admit, I tried really hard to come up with settings for progressive capitals that wouldn't stalemate, and I think more or less we succeeded.
Yeah, I think majority of games haven't lasted that long. Obviously, there's been a few outliers, but there's nothing you can really do about that. That can go with any settings.
Yeah, this is true. Fixed world dom does have the potential to stalemate as well. So given that, we did about as well as we could have. So yay, that's a win, right? And I'm not going to be a sour person. You were kind of like sarcastically joking with me on Twitch, like, I don't know, Pete, it sure sounded like you had fun. And you're right. I did. I had fun. So I will admit, I'm grateful we found settings that, quote, worked.
Yeah.
Are we gonna play a game of Risk?
Well, let's wait for Pink to win, Parlox.
He already won.
This is Melody. Who is Melody? How did they find this game? Does anyone know Melody?
No
I do
idea.
not.
Well, they snuck in somehow. They must be friends with Bull. Awesome.
Maybe, I don't know.
That would be the only way without seeing the code, right? All right, game 2. Do you have settings, sir?
Yeah, let me create something.
All right. Okay, so you like the players. They're the favorite thing about the game. What is your favorite thing about the community, then? He's making a game. Yes, Melody. We could be friends too now. When you say that the game of Risk has transformed your life in many ways, can you give us a couple examples?
Yeah, so when I first joined the server, I guess it's mainly the server, not just, but the game brought me to the server.
course.
So I guess that's kind of how I got it.
Mm-hmm.
But when I first came to the server, I was obviously a lot younger, a lot dumber, and then I met all these adults, majority were adults. And
Yeah.
I was able to develop and learn and just hang around other people and gain knowledge. It just I wouldn't be who I am today without it. I would honestly say.
Well, you fit in surprisingly well. You don't. You've never struck me as particularly arrogant or egotistical or someone who is obsessed with being right or proving their point. Right? You're very collaborative. You're very understated, but but also confident in your own opinion.
Yeah,
Which I think is
I would say.
admirable, particularly for someone who is a teenager. I recall myself as a younger man not being quite as reasonable. So,
Yeah,
I
I
will,
mean,
I will
obviously,
pay you that compliment.
when I first joined, I was like that, I would say, but
Oh, okay.
I've since changed and matured.
Well, I'm happy to see the trajectory. What are you looking towards in your future? Like, what do you have an aspiration for a career? Do you have a track for your education? What are you thinking about?
I'm kind of leaning towards something with finance, something along lines. See
What a
where I go.
waste, huh? What a waste of
Yeah,
your
yeah, what a
genius.
waste.
No, you know what I mean, right? Like,
Oh yeah.
you obviously have to take care of yourself first. This is the world we live in. I just see that sector as being such an overrepresentation of potential brilliant people kind of squandering playing this fictional gambling game with everyone's right? With everyone's money. I don't know. I have some fairly out there ideas regarding the economy, so don't listen to me, but it just seems to me that running banks for profit is almost as bad as running like the healthcare system.
Obviously, I don't want
Do you
to
have a code? By the
Yeah, I
way,
posted it in general. I can say it out loud
alright,
if
I
you
will
need me
ping
to.
someone. I will ping
Uh,
people.
Obviously, I don't want to be working a 9 to 5 job, so
Who
I'm hoping,
does,
at
though?
least,
Who
yeah.
does?
I mean, I guess most people work from home now, I would imagine. So that's a plus.
More
But
and
yeah, I
more.
mean, obviously, I've considered more career paths, possibly with like something with public administration, stuff like that, possibly politics. I don't know. See how that
Ooh, we
goes.
can talk
Stuff
about
like that.
politics. I ran for government.
Oh, did you?
I did. I ran for municipal government in the town, now city, where I grew up in 2009. Um, and the thing that I found most interesting about that experience was the incumbent was beloved. So there was no expectation of anyone beating them. So I did it more as like an interesting sort of experience. And then as soon as I signed up, they withdrew. So then it was an
Oh.
open riding. So I was like, oh God, now I actually have to try. Long story short, I did not win, but it was a very eye-opening experience, and
Yeah.
for better or worse, kind of made me feel a little bit cynical. Just as far as you're going to knock on 1,000 doors, and 950 of them are going to either just slam it in your face or tell you, "I don't care what you have to say." So how do
Yeah.
you get how do you get over that hump?
I mean, it can be difficult, obviously, at, this small, big level, small level. Yeah, let me start this game. We good to go?
Yes, sir. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. But yeah, obviously, I've considered that, but I'm not too sure about that. But it's obviously a possible path that I may take.
Yeah.
Uh,
So what
it would
what
be a
would
lot of
your
work.
what have you thought about, like, what kind of track? I know the United States has a lot of different places where you can become elected. Like
Mhm.
a lot of what's it called? Administrative positions are also elected, right?
Yeah.
So
Ooh, there we
what do
go.
you know? Like where would your expertise lie?
It would probably be more of a, kind of like my local town and stuff like that, obviously, because I'm kind of involved. I don't live in a huge town, obviously. I mean, not
Hmm.
everyone knows everyone, but not humongous. I can obviously try and get involved there. I think it'd be more of a small level instead of, going for like governor or something, something big like that.
You got to start small. School board
Yeah, well, everyone does.
trustee
Yeah,
into
well,
city councilor into. So this is actually a track a friend of mine had, right? Trustee into city councilor into now federal MP
oh,
in
yeah.
Canada.
So
So
my
that would be
town,
like a congressman. Sorry for you, a congressman.
yeah. So yeah, my town doesn't have a mayor. So if anything, it's the trustees and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Or
That's super cool, man. That you're like looking into all that and thinking about it.
yeah, I still have open mind. Obviously, I'm young, but obviously, I'm becoming that age where you gotta consider, where you're gonna go and what you're gonna do.
No, I think it's admirable. I think the people don't realize that as time goes on, the doors really do shut, just as far as what you pay attention to. So
Hmm.
if you can do it intentionally, if you have a clear mind about what your goals are,
Yep.
that's the best way you don't sort of just accidentally find yourself in a situation that you don't like in life.
Yeah.
Okay, so Gold has a question for you.
Ooh.
Are you ready for Gold's question?
I am.
Okay. I know you have ran smaller tournaments, but now you're running the official Risk tournament. How does it feel? The amount of work involved, the stress involved. I like that. How
Uh,
does it feel?
it can be difficult at times. Sometimes you just want to shut down and just turn off Discord and leave. But
Mm-hmm.
obviously, since you are kind of running it and leading it, you can't do that and then risk the whole thing going to shambles. But I've lost a lot of sleep. I've lost waking up at setting 5 different alarms for one at 2 a.m., 4 a.m. Multiple alarms. I mean, it's a lot of work. It's tough, especially with this being the biggest tournament yet with almost 600 people.
Yeah, and again, unintentional
Place to be.
consequence. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry at the same time. I obviously wouldn't have sought to impose that on you, but at the same time, I think our community experiencing success in this way is the best thing.
It is.
And I'm so elated to see Risk finally sort of coming into a more mainstream, however you want to think about it, as my own personal video project continues to grow, and we experience not just first it was like just insular Risk people, more invested people, and then more tangential Risk people, and now more people who are just into strategy games in general.
Hmm.
So I'm
Yeah.
I'm excited to see where it goes. But just so you know, I do mean it when I say I am very here and happy to help you if I can. Right? If you feel overwhelmed, you're just like, hey Pete, back me up on this. I'm there, man. I'm there for it. Don't feel like you have to fight this fight all on your own.
Yeah.
I
So,
don't know how useful I am, but I'll try
well,
my
yeah.
best.
I'm checking on the tournament right now, so let me see what we got going on.
He's a busy man, guys. That's why I'm so grateful to have some of your time right now specifically. This show has been like 2 months in the making, and originally I was like, wow, I haven't talked to Bull. That surprises me because he's such an integral person in the community. Bull was a finalist last season, finalist in the GM tournament as well. Like we faced each other at some very high end of the tournament top tables, and it's like for you to say you don't consider yourself a top player, well, that's like adorably humble, but also false, right?
I guess to a certain extent, I am a top player, but obviously, at times I'm not. Sometimes I make great moves, other times, I lose first turn, and I
Right.
just suck.
But that's everybody, right? That's the game we play. Everyone
That is.
loses. I think part of what determines a person to be a top player is how they handle those inevitable losses. Like you see people bitch about luck and fairness and oh poor me, but I don't know, man. How
Mhm.
you handle being what's it called? Being a sore winner?
Yeah.
I think how you handle losses, how you handle winning says a lot about you as a person, and that's a part of the game that I don't think people realize. It's not just the strategy of right, can I analyze a board position and find the correct solution, but it's also the interplay between the different personal psychology, like because that's free for all. Do I like you? All things being equal, I'm gonna hit the person I like versus hit the person I dislike, right? And that's all winning the game to me.
Yeah.
Parlox is being very, very quiet this time around. Gold's
You like me
Gold's
to be loud?
I sometimes I like you to be loud. Yes. Gold's second question for you, Bull, is when you were a novice in his very first game against you, you suicided into him. How has your gameplay evolved since then?
Well, I first would like to say I will not apologize for how I played back then.
Nice.
But I think I remember that game. I think Spud may have been in that game, and I think he told me to suicide into him. And obviously, since I really didn't care, and I just did it. I think it was that game, or it could have been another one. But my game has evolved. Obviously, I've learned a lot. A lot of different skills. I'm thinking a lot differently now. Instead of just attack one player, I actually have strategies.
So you hear that, Gold? We have it on the record that Bull will not apologize, and he'd do it again.
I would do it again.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. And Gold reacted with some laughing and crying. There's a litany of emotions, really, you experience in the game of Risk. So the ups and downs, the trials and tribulations. Parlox, manual rolling my 3 stack because he's a very, very bad man. All sorts of
Thank you.
things. You're welcome. I'm gonna fucking kill
Yeah,
you.
I just thought you would appreciate the
I
gesture.
didn't. I didn't appreciate the gesture.
Oh, that's too bad.
All right. So the next question in the questionnaire: what do you dislike about the community? Where can we improve?
I think what I kind of said it wasn't more of a we, it was more of a individual, challenge, I guess you could say, for everyone. Respect each other, treat others the way you want to be treated, golden rule. But
Mm-hmm.
just love each other. Not like love, but obviously care for each other. Instead of because in the past, I mean, not very frequently, or at least not really has happened. But few years, I wouldn't say years, but in the past, we've just had a lot of drama with certain individuals and stuff like that. I think you may know about that, Pete. But at least some of it.
Unfortunately, or fortunately or unfortunately, as a staff member for now going on a full year, I am privileged to know things that obviously I can't talk about, but it's just too bad that we find ourselves in situations with personality clashes, and
Yeah,
it's not just the golden rule, Bull. I've been like thinking more on this, and I think kindness is strategically correct, if that makes any sense, right? Like all things being equal, I would prefer people to like me and respect me and know I'm going to do the right thing, whatever my moral compass says the right thing is.
yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
obviously, not everyone's gonna get along with everyone. Not everything's gonna be equal, but try your best. If you don't like someone, just ignore them, block them. But
Hmm.
you know, don't bring it to the public eye. Keep that private, or at least
Well, I never
don't
see
get
you
too loud
fighting with.
about it.
I never see you fighting with people.
Well, I I obviously dislike a few people, but I try to treat everyone the way I want to be treated, like I said, and I try to be friends with everyone best I can. But obviously, that I can't be friends with everyone. Like you said, personality clashes and just
Well, you
don't
say
get along
that,
with
but
everyone.
I like everyody. I don't have any
Well,
enemies. People might dislike me, but I like everybody.
I'm kind of like that, but there are a few people that
Just rub
got
you
me
the
mad
wrong
at
way.
times.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I hope I never did.
not yet.
No, I'll try. I'll try. I don't know. You just seem like an eminently reasonable guy, right? I would never have guessed from talking to you, really, that you were 16. Like, you behave maturely. So you say perhaps I missed the immature phase. But, I don't know.
Yeah.
Take the compliment for what it is, right? Okay, so what makes you special? I think this is something that we come to learn more and more about ourselves as we become more unique.
hmm
But your answer is interesting.
Yeah, I guess I imagine a few people had the same answer. I haven't scrolled through, but yeah. So what I said was, kind of just the way I am. I think everyone obviously is special and unique, but just the way I act, how I try to treat everyone, and just just oh, let me take my turn. Ah, okay,
Mm-hmm.
there we go. But yeah,
The talking and playing Risk,
it
high
can get
level
you.
skill, high level
Yeah.
skill for sure. So, how do these games go with the fog?
Usually someone makes a cock up. If I'm
Yeah,
allowed to say that on YouTube.
of course. This is my show. I will use the language that I would like to use. So
Aw,
somebody goes for a kill, fails, and then it's like a stack of dominoes falling.
pretty much.
Okay, cool. I'm excited to see it.
Oh, something's happening.
Yeah, looks like we're seeing it.
Hmm.
Uh-oh. You know, this whole like seeing the dice in the with fog on, it really is quite a game changer to the way fog used to be.
Yeah.
Like, I'm tracking a whole lot of stuff happening right now. I also love this map. Spain is up there as one of my favorites.
Yeah, it's a great map.
You're a Prague Zombies guy? Like your favorite mode? Or you like a mix?
I'm more of a mix, but zombies and capitals probably.
Okay. So sell it to me. What is it about caps that you love that I'm missing?
It would. Well, I guess it would have to be the VC, but obviously in competitive play we don't have that,
Right.
and it's just something about being able. I don't necessarily like sitting for hours, but obviously certain games do, especially when you're playing against other top players like Spud, Harmless.
Yes. Against guys who know what they're doing.
Yeah, that know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Just something about the VC, especially at the start of the game, it can really be, just funny and hilarious, and people, depending who you're playing with, can cussing each other out in a friendly way, of course, and
Yes.
just playing to have fun. And then obviously, middle of the game, it can get a little bit more boring, but it's still you can work with another player. That's one of the main things. You're able to work with someone else or multiple players to card block someone, or try to one player smacks his cap, the next player does it, and then the other guy comes up and kills them. It just it can be complicated, and the VC really does make a big part of that.
Right.
Website.
Yeah, I was not proud of myself how I handled the situation in the Legends tournament when I really could have been more graceful about expressing my displeasure at the circumstances. Like,
I'm not sure what you did with the Legends
well,
tournament.
I was really upset, and what ended up happening was, it was manual setup, Boha's Fortress, Progressive Capitals with no fog. But yes, VC. So, like, the four of us that were in VC, first of all, collaborated on the other two and just killed them off. And then there's four people left, and I was like, okay, well, I don't want to sit here, and this game will stalemate. So I kind of bullied Olive and Ashton into their first and second places, and I took third, just because I wasn't willing or able to sit for that long. So I think approaching it from a more neutral, less biased against Capitals stance. Look, not everyone is going to agree with me, and they don't have to. And that's okay. I accept it. But I really need to, because I am so public and everything I do is hyper scrutinized, I really do have to give everyone their credit in that difference of opinion. So if I was too harsh, Bull, as far as being so passionate against Caps or whatever you want to say, Pete doesn't like it, it's like, then I do apologize, right? I just want the tournament to be the most fun for the most people.
And I agree. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
So obviously you do have a big voice, and that when you say stuff that can cause change, whether that's good change or bad, usually good.
Well, yeah, but not always.
Yeah.
I don't ever want people to listen to me just because it's me. I want my ideas to stand on their merit or fall, as the case may be, right?
Mm-hmm. But yeah, it's definitely something I'm willing to look into if we should have Capitals next tournament, or just see the route we go. I do Caps obviously with competitive play. I think to be a free for all tournament champion, you do have to play Capitals at one point. But I can see where you're coming from. How players obviously like you don't want to be sitting there for possibly hours and hours. But obviously we can try our best to get settings that don't stalemate. But at the end of the day, you're still gonna have group stalemate.
Yep.
There's only so much we can do.
Yeah. No, all valid. It's good. I really do, as I said to you privately, I really do appreciate just feeling heard. We don't have to agree to work together effectively.
Mm-hmm.
Just like to know that you're not discounting what I have to say or think is a big thing for me, man. So thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you for helping. Obviously, I know
Oh,
you.
please. I love it. I love this. Like, if you can't tell, what would be the thing that would keep me going day in, day out? Making video
Uh,
for Risk, like tirelessly promoting.
yeah, I would hope you love that.
I love
That
it.
might be more boring than 9 to 5.
Yeah. Yeah, something about this project. Like, I seem to be. The more I give, the more I get in return. And I guess that was a lesson that I wish I learned earlier in life.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, now we're seeing some fireworks. He didn't have cards, eh? That's too bad. Parlox going to win because of this. It's looking good for Parlox. Or does he cock it up, as you say? Uh-oh.
See who's next. No one. Not
Oh,
yet, at least.
I would have killed Pink and taken those 5 cards, too. Come on, Parlox. What are you doing?
Buddy, that is literally impossible.
You're
I don't think
literally
you have enough.
impossible.
Ooh.
It is practically impossible for me to beat somebody. Absolutely impossible. Oh no! Pink almost blocked himself from killing you. Almost. It was very close.
Woo! Death.
Yeah.
Death to Pete.
Well done, my friend.
Mm-hmm.
But now Pink wins. It was too powerful anyways.
Back-to-back wins for this, quote, beginner. I have a
Yeah.
sneaking suspicion I know who we're playing.
Ooh.
Please
You
do
want to
tell.
share?
Oh, I won't say anything.
Oh, come on.
It's quite all right.
You can give us a few hints and we can guess.
Well, the UK flag.
Oh, you think it's Sterling?
No, I don't think it's Sterling. I
Yeah.
think Sterling would tell you if he was playing.
Oh, really? Interesting.
You got cards, Bull?
Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Of course you do. You're gonna try to kill me, aren't you? I mean, you're not gonna succeed. It's never gonna work, but you could try.
Don't try and talk him out of it, Parlox.
I'm serious. It's just never gonna work.
Now I
No.
want to try.
Now you
I
should
wanna
try. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do a little bit up here.
Okay, you're just gonna fail now. Good luck.
Yeah, I should probably go.
We'll take a little peek. See as much of the map as you can.
What are you doing? Oh no.
Oh
I
no!
can't do
Is
that.
Parlox going to die?
I'm not dying! Oh my god. Now you just ruined my game. Aim yourselves.
Fine. I can get past this. Don't worry.
Oh, fuck you.
It'll be fine.
Oh, he got a 6 and a 5.
No, you just have to go positive, right? It's that attacker's advantage. It'll be fine.
Yeah. Parlox, you have a set. Let's say okay.
Yeah.
Watch him not have a
You
set.
reckon you reckon I can kill Pink?
Well, I don't know.
I could try it. Uh-huh. I mean, I might as well try. Why not? Fine.
Yeah.
Oh, I see it now.
Oh, there's
That's
that.
unfortunate.
Yes, that is unfortunate. Yeah. That is very unfortunate.
Fuck off.
With friends like these, who needs enemies, huh?
So should we bet who wins this game? Who do y'all think?
My money is on Pink. Back-to-back wins. on the
No
show.
way. That wouldn't
Yes.
happen.
It looks like.
I'm gonna go grab a drink and just sitting on the rail. It'd be like
Yes, sir.
crazy.
I will also take this opportunity to grab a drink.
How controversial has a 16-year-old drink?
You're hilarious.
I'm gonna report Bull to the authorities.
I didn't have enough time to suicide my stack.
Oh, well, there you go. Hey, Bull, I got a question for you. If you still
What's
here.
up?
How do you feel about some EU fixed zombies for a game?
I think it'll be pretty. Oh, you mean let's play it? Oh, okay, yeah. I thought you.
Yeah. How do you feel about it? Let's give it a shot. I haven't given it a shot yet. I want to try the settings.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Where's the map at?
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a released settings for round 3, and it's fixed zombies in EU Advanced. Sounds pretty spicy. I liked the Himeji Castle fixed zombie settings a ton. I think the map, the key to it has to be the map is unequal. Right? That's part of what makes fixed zombies settings worthwhile.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
Doesn't it also make it more RNG?
Well, better RNG than a stalemate, don't you suppose?
Eh. I would
I don't
still
know.
like some. I would still like to have a lot of skill in my tournament.
Well, the argument is that the variety of modes and settings is skill testing, right, Parlox?
Well, I disagree with that.
Yeah, I also somewhat disagree with that, but we're not really here to have that debate. Where is the code
Oh,
that
sorry.
I can
Tournament
post to
was
more
messing me
people?
up.
Yeah, buddy. No, it's cool. It's cool if you're getting distracted, man. You're doing a lot. We'll put this. We'll play one more game and then we can call it a show. I don't need to monopolize your entire day.
Oh, I'm fine. I got. I don't know. How much? What do you want to do? How many more questions? I got. I don't know. Probably 50 minutes. How
Excellent.
about that?
Well,
Do
let's see
something
how
like
long. Let's see how long these settings take because I have a feeling EU Advanced Fixed Zombies could eat up the rest of that time.
It may. We'll see.
Okay. No, it's sometimes the show just is like hey, what do you think about this? What do you think about that? It's just nice to relax and play some
Yeah.
games and get to know people a little bit better. Why do you choose Montenegro as your flag?
Because it's a beautiful country,
Mm-hmm.
and the flag is just cool.
The same reason as
Uh,
me.
I have no connection to
Cool.
Montenegro, but yeah.
You know, I bet the same thing goes for the Ash2 in our lobby. I highly doubt that he's actually from Seychelles.
Pretty sure Ash is South African,
He
from what he has
is?
said. Yeah.
That is intriguing, but that is still not the Seychelles
Not
Island.
the Seychelles. No, the rainbow flag. I like that
Yes,
flag a lot.
right, and that's why I think he likes it, just like you do, like your own flag. I'm the only one here who actually puts his own country's flag.
Yeah, well. I'm sure you get a lot of flack for that, Parlox. Where's your
So,
tick? For both of you guys, why aren't you wearing your tick?
I
right,
don't like ticks.
Why?
I turned it off for my Tonigam. I thought that maybe it would lower my chances of getting targeted if they
Oh,
didn't see
as
my
if
tick.
people don't already know you.
Yeah, I mean it probably didn't affect anything because I got targeted to death anyways.
Couldn't happen to a nicer guy.
I know.
We good to go?
Yes, let's do it. How's your season coming, Bull? Have you played game 2? Yeah, right? You were like the first group
Yeah.
in round 2. Yeah, and? Where are we sitting for Bull?
I think I'm at 20 point. I don't even know what I'm at. I'm not doing too hot. Let's see.
No.
Because I'm at 21. Yeah. First game, it was I think I got first in the bounty first game. Yeah, and then second game I got a fourth. Was that was it third? I don't know. I don't remember.
Parlox, have you
Yeah.
played round 2?
I have not. This is my first time.
Ah.
Yeah. I have no idea how this goes or what happens.
No, this is round 3. The fixed
Oh,
zombies is round 3.
oh right. Yeah, so I just heard you wrong. What am I saying? Um I have played my round 2 and it was a big failure. Yes, as I said, I got targeted to death.
Awful.
Yes. Yes, absolutely.
Unfortunate, as it were.
Yes, indeed.
Man, what am I going to do about this? This is tough.
Bull, you won't attack me, will you?
uh,
No, sorry, I meant to say to be. My God, I'm just out of focus completely. I'm sorry. Pete, you won't attack me, will you?
Depends on
I
where
was
you
like,
are.
thank you. What are you talking about?
Depends on where you are, Parlox.
I mean, I'm referring specifically to Scandinavia.
Oh, well, I need to get to Denmark somehow. Is
Can
that
you
not
not?
going to be possible?
No, because I have a 5 sitting in Stockholm, and I'm
Okay.
controlling that continent.
Well,
So
that's
I'm
good to
sorry,
know.
that one.
We're
Yeah, that's not
we're
gonna
going
happen.
full VC now. Okay, that's fine.
Well,
We'll
yeah,
do pseudo tournament practice. All
sure,
right. Well, if I can't get Denmark, then I can't have Germany.
right. Or you can
Eh,
just not get the 2 that. I mean, is the 2 that important to you?
I can't have that either, apparently. Okay, so there's nothing for me. Poor Pete.
I know.
Poor innocent Pete.
Yeah, you poor guy. Oh, I just realized. Okay, so you see, this is what happens when I don't play Risk in a few months because I'm completely out of focus and I failed to realize so many things. So now I see what you mean because Denmark is blocked behind that blizzard.
Exactly. There's no way for me to get into it.
Right. So unfortunately, I'm not gonna let you pass through
I
myself.
gathered that by what you said already. I'm way
Right.
ahead of
So
you, Parlox.
so now I'm getting it because I just realized what's going on.
Right. Well, it's all good, my friend. You don't have to do me any favors. It's interesting the zombie stacks on this map are weak. Oh,
Right.
motherfucker! Ah!
Spoke too
God
soon?
damn it!
By the way, did you notice how strong my continent is? I only have one border
I hate this
because
so
of
much.
blizzard. It's
Stupid
ridiculous.
Risk. Stupid game.
Yeah.
I blame
Yeah.
Risk. It's not my fault.
Of
It's not,
course not.
it's
It's
not me
never
who
your
sucks at
fault.
Risk. It's the game's fault. How do you do this? How do you do this already? Probably just gonna win this. It is RNG. Oh well, wasn't meant to be.
It was not. I'm sorry, bud. By the way, Bull, I'm sorry, but Russia is not happening for you. I'm gonna take it myself.
Well, let me move out of it. You should have, you saw me. I didn't go in.
You know how you
Okay.
move out of it? By hitting Parlox. That's how.
No, so just move out of there, okay?
Give
I'll be
him
next.
a nice smackarino.
Can I move
I'll-
out next turn?
Yes, yes. You work on that while I take it over slowly. I won't hit you, I promise.
If you want to hit a 2, I guess that's fine, but don't hit the other stuff.
Of course, I won't. Right, so we're fully VCing this game now.
Well, I mean, we started that way, so I guess we have to keep it going.
Of course, yes.
The zombies only get 8 troops? What?
That is odd.
Yeah, it's not ideal. Huh. Well. Watch out for the infinite expansion of Mr. Parlox.
Shut up.
Did you take Russia?
I know. Bull is
You
still
greedy, greedy
I
man.
did not take it. Bull, can you tell him that I did not take Russia?
You took it. He took
He
it.
took it,
Fuck
damn it.
you! Fuck you! Why are you lying? My God, everyone is against me in this game.
Everyone's always against you, dude.
I
We're
know. That's
making up
great.
rumors.
It's crazy. Everyone hates me.
I
So,
like
Bull,
you.
are you moving out of
No matter where.
Russia? Of course.
Does that connect?
What to what?
Why would I tell you?
Because I want to be helpful.
Hit him. I think you should hit him.
I disagree ideologically. I think the zombies are gonna take over someone's stack eventually. Because they're getting way too weak.
What if I kill the zombies?
Well,
They'll infect you.
not
Maybe.
necessarily.
No,
I mean,
I'll...
Pete is definitely going for that by killing multiple zombies at once.
I'm hoping you get infected, Parlox.
I know exactly.
I was hoping that was the last zombie position so you'd die. 100%, that's what I was hoping. Good read, though. You're gonna get too fucking strong otherwise. Someone needs to infect you.
I know.
So I wanted to ask you, Bull, but I think we got sidetracked. The difference between chess and Risk. Does it appeal to like some overlap or mostly the same, mostly different types of minds? How do you see it?
Well, I think, on the chessboard, I'm not a big chess guy, obviously. I do want to get into it, I played a little bit. You have to make moves, but at the same time, if you make a move, you will sometimes jeopardize, another piece. Same goes with the Risk. If you do this move, then that could be messed up, and then, kind of like opportunity cost, you do one thing, but then you can't do the other, and waste of it. Now, if I do this, I wonder if... How much... Okay. Pete, you still have a lot more zombies to hit. I thought you got them down. You did not.
No, we did, but then they had another turn, so.
Well, get working.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Yeah.
How dare you position your 18 near my 11?
Just
You
let me have
fuck-
that
asshole.
bonus. Let me have Eastern Europe and then you don't
Okay.
have to fight me.
Okay, I will let you have it, alright?
Thank
But
you,
don't
Parlox.
fucking invade me.
Did it look like I invaded you?
No.
Why are you always
but
you're so paranoid?
It sure does look like a threat, I'm just saying.
How many troops did Ash lose with that
A lot.
infection? Yeah, well, now he's impervious to future infections.
Oh, yes.
He killed him and then gets infected.
Yeah, it's rough. Oh, he deserves it, huh? Poetic
Yeah,
justice?
I guess.
Parlox, you're a gentleman. You're a
I
gentleman.
am. Of course I am.
Did you leave troops in there?
No, I did not. I just wanted a position out of there. So I have the 11 there, but it's not inside. Don't worry about it.
I gotta say, if you guys don't know Van Agarwal, I really, really like his game. He has all of the bones of a great player. And that's my general experience. I like to think of myself as a good judge of character. So, risk, skill, character, as the case may be. How do I Okay, so I know where the zombies are now. I think these settings are quite interesting for fixed zombies.
Hmm.
What are you scheming there, Pete? What do you want from me?
Relax! I told you what I wanted, and now I have it.
Okay, are you gonna try to threaten me again?
Does it look like I'm threatening you? Are still paranoid, sir.
Of course I'm paranoid. I have good reason to. You aren't you the one who always kills me in our games together?
That doesn't sound like me at all.
Of course you
It
say that.
doesn't. It doesn't.
Oh,
You're ridiculous.
yeah, sure, buddy, sure.
I'm your best
Pete,
friend, Parlox, and
would
you
you
know it.
allow me? Oh, I know.
Don't you
Right? Would
break
you
me.
allow? Shut up. Would you
Don't
allow
you.
me to have? Shut the fuck up. Would you allow me to have Central Europe?
Germany?
Yes.
I'll
Would you
need
allow
it.
me
I'll
to
need
have
to
that?
get a card somewhere. I don't care,
I,
but where do I get my cards, right? Then let me put a position on the other side of it before you take it.
I, I, I can let you have that. I don't
Yeah,
mind.
yeah, yeah,
As
yeah, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Look at this. Me and Parlox, best of friends. Whoever
Oh,
would have thought?
I know.
I think one of us gets infected. One of these big ass stacks we have gets infected and we lose.
Right, so Pete, this is your opportunity to go out there and
Yep.
get a
Thank
second
you.
position.
Thank you, sir.
Of course. Van, you do not want to be there. Okay, cool. But just put a 3. That's awesome.
He's listening too now.
I know. That's why I
I
need
wonder if
something.
you just joined the VC, or if you heard me compliment you on your game.
No, he just joined, unfortunately.
Just joined? Okay, okay. All right.
So, Pete, you
Pete,
dealing with Parlox?
Dealing
he's
with Parlox. As in I made a deal with Parlox.
Peter, I have a question directed at you.
Yes. What
I
is up?
can't help I can't help but notice that you got 16 in your town.
Yeah, how many did you get?
That's not important to the subject.
Okay, so
now.
what is important?
What is important is what is your other position, because it's impossible for you to only have Eastern Europe and gain 16. So where would you gain the rest of your troops?
From your mom.
Oh.
Now,
No, the zombies! No, the zombies are in, guys.
yes, they are. They always get in. Now, would you care to tell me where your other position is?
I did. I already told you.
You
You
did
don't
not.
remember
You
what I said?
My mom is not
Yeah, it's your mom.
good.
Yeah, yeah. It's your mom.
It's not. It's not the correct.
I think it is though.
I disagree.
All right, well, be that as it may. I think with these settings in actual competition, it's going to be a lot of you really just push your advantage early, like get a
Of
bonus
course.
turn 1, get a bonus turn 2, sort of thing.
That was kind of like the same thing last round too. Especially with caps, if you want a short game.
And I mean, you can't really
And
guard
I
your
think
with the ones in these games because the zombies are just gonna wreck you.
Abel gets the first bounty,
Yes, very well done.
and we get less. We get one less bounty, so a perfect game is 21 points, right?
Yep.
So I just wanted to mention that you can't really guard in this type of game with only ones because the zombies will just wreck you like they did to Pete and the other players. So
Yeah.
that's
True.
not a good idea anymore. And it's
That's
not that simple to control big continents because you have to guard everything from the zombies and the other players. So you have to keep.
166.
That is ridiculous.
They're coming for you.
So
I'm,
Pete, where would I trade right now? What do you think?
I mean, you better not break me. We worked really
Uh,
hard to set this up. You want to trade in
I mean,
Switzerland?
sure, but
I'll
I
move.
mean,
I'll
do
move. You can skip it. You
okay,
just got 20 fucking troops. You can skip a card.
all right, I'll
I'll give
skip
you.
it.
I'll give you a trading spot.
All right, let's be cool about that then. Um, I don't want to attack you, so don't make it hard on me. Oops, that was a mistake, by the way. That was a mistake. I'm serious.
Yeah. I know you. You're a brilliant strategist through and through.
I know
Meanwhile,
you don't have
what
me.
does Bull have on the other side? Bull has a lot too now, right? That France
Yeah.
position is very strong. You have like 2 chokes on like a good third of the map, right?
Maybe.
Yeah, it looks good for Bull too. Hmm. Okay. Is there anything that stands out as far as the tournament that we could systematize better? Like, is there any way that there's a consistent problem that jumps up for you, Bull, where you're just like answering the same question 5 times a day or something?
Yeah. I mean, there's some stuff that obviously that could probably. I don't know. I shouldn't say probably be better, but obviously it would be nice if it was, systematized some sort of way. Because there
Well,
is
that's
like a
something
lot
that
of people.
I like to direct my attention towards, right? Like when I was running a business and talking to hundreds of clients and employees and stuff, I found that anytime I was answering the same question or dealing with the same problem too frequently, that was a good clue in my mind that it would just be more efficient if there was a system in place.
Yeah, obviously a lot of people ask for swaps now. I mean, that's probably the main thing asked in Tony
Yeah,
Hawk.
yeah.
Uh, yeah. So I mean, I thought about how can you work on this? How can you do better? I mean, obviously there's with these new players that you brought in, Pete, or just new
Mm-hmm.
players in general. Uh, some of them are, not very sure what to do, like ping the players and do this and stuff like that. So it may be best to obviously write out like a little short document, I guess. Though it is mentioned on the rules and info, what to do, kind of. But yeah, another thing that's kind of time consuming and a little difficult is reporting all the results. But
Mm.
I mean, the only way we could, I guess, make that faster is give permissions to event helpers. They don't have that currently. So
Oh,
it's
to
only done when
report?
yeah, they don't have access for the spreadsheet.
Oh, okay. No, so they report in, but they don't post. That might save
Yeah,
you a lot of time with this many groups, eh, Bull? Maybe that's something to think about.
yeah, we never had that in the past. I didn't expect obviously this many groups,
I don't think
so
anyone
I
did.
didn't think about it.
Yeah.
It's definitely something we want to talk about next tournament or later down the road.
Well, we added a week, huh? That was like a game time decision.
That was we were discussing about just making it everyone plays round one and then we first cut. But since we kind of already promised,
Yeah.
it's been round two for I don't know the past four tournaments, so we kind of wanted to stick with that at least. But since we kind of already promised 3 rounds, we like instead of going back on a promise, let's just add 1 round, kind of try to ease it the best we can. Though we do I think have a plan in place next season, and we're expecting close to the same amount of people signing up.
I hope.
So we can better,
I'm not going to shut up about it, so I hope so.
I hope so too.
And the work isn't growing quite as fast as it did, but it's still growing. So I'm
Yeah,
very excited to see what the actual like potential size of the audience for Risk looks like.
yeah.
All right, how do we get out of this situation, guys?
I'm slowly working on my little area.
All right, Bull has a plan.
I have a little plan.
All right, good.
Ooh, there's that plan.
Bro, man. Well, you're not going to like what happens with that.
I love
Yeah,
to see
oh
it.
yeah.
I just love to see
Did,
it. Oh
did it go
my
into
god.
Bull's side of the board? That's too bad.
Of course.
Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry, Bull. We both lose now.
That is just perfect.
Yeah,
Unfortunate.
I definitely lose now.
Unfortunate.
Unfortunate indeed.
I lost my huge stack. Stupid fucking fixed zombies. Well, you know what, guys? Better lucky than good is what I always say. Oh, you're such an asshole, Parlox.
I know. Well,
Oh, your
I'm still
slider's on.
slider. I know, shut up. You don't have to say it.
You shut up.
Okay. Well, what do you think now?
I think I'm deceased, and I think I'm
I,
a stupid idiot for having so many troops in a single stack. So serves me right.
I agree. I tend to
We
agree.
learned something. We learned something. Kill Parlox immediately every time you see him. That's the
How
lesson.
dare you?
That's the lesson.
How dare you?
So, Bull, one of my favorite questions that I like to ask everybody, and you went with it pretty much the way I would have expected. But if someone asked you if you were good at Risk, how would you answer?
Yeah, sometimes.
Sometimes.
Kind of
Okay.
like I mentioned earlier, obviously everyone is good. Some players are good, some players are bad. I think, um, obviously I would say I'm good, but I think depending on the game and depending on the plays, I can be bad. So it's kind of just when the game's taking place and how it's going. So there's no real like solid answer. I would say it just kind of depends.
I think you are overly humble with that response.
Well, obviously I think if you put me up against a group of players, I think I can have a pretty good shot at winning. But I'm not gonna guarantee a win just because like I may outrank them or
Yeah,
whatever.
but good and guaranteed win are two very different things.
I guess so.
All right.
Who do you reckon
So
wins in this end game?
I'm not going to tell you because I can see.
Of course you can.
I'm not telling you anything, Parlogs.
Oh, shut up.
I hope you lose.
How dare you?
So let's take this opportunity to promote what Bull wanted to. So you're starting a Twitch, eh?
Well, yeah, I've had one. But since the tournament, I've had not much time,
Of
to
course.
be
So
doing
tell us
it.
about it.
It's mainly consists of strategy games. Just me whenever I'm free, hop on, play with people. It's mainly Risk. There's other games I play on there. Hearts of Iron. Not sure if you know that. Maybe a few people do.
Yeah, Escape plays that in his
Oh, does he?
community.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen that. Total War games, stuff like
I've been
that.
playing Hearts of Iron 4 for years, by the way.
Oh, would you look at that?
Yeah.
That may be something we need to talk more about there, Parlox.
Of course.
Is it like it's just kind of like a larger, more complex sort of area control game, or there's other elements to it?
There's a lot of elements to it.
There's
It's mostly just a war game, World War
yeah,
Two.
grand strategy. It's based off of World War II, obviously. It's, I guess you could
Okay.
say, simulator kind of, but you kind of play your own country, do what you want. Like, instead of, Britain. Well, I guess I gotta be careful what I say. I don't want to, because World War II had some bad people, I guess you can say. And instead of a bad country,
War often does.
well, yeah, instead of a bad country doing a lot of bad things, you may lead that country and change it to a democratic state or something like that.
Oh, cool. Okay.
So I mean, a lot of different.
So it's like
alternatives.
alternative history almost.
Yeah, but obviously you can play historical. There's a bunch of mods where you can play modern day and stuff like that. It's a grand strategy game.
Cool.
But I'm not sure it'd be too big a fan because most multiplayer games last several hours.
Yeah, I mean, my limitation in terms of time is born of the fact that for the majority of that time there isn't a meaningful strategic decision. So it's not merely a function of the game taking long, but rather with caps, that period of time where the stalemate occurs, there isn't actually anything active to be doing, right? You're just taking a card pass.
Yeah, so then then you may like it because you mainly always try to do something.
You're always doing something. Yeah, I figure.
Yeah,
I figured
you have
as
to,
much.
prepare your army. Maybe be a diplomat if you're playing like, talk to other people if you play multiplayer or something.
Yeah,
It's a complex game. It's fun.
yeah, definitely. So you're interested to do some work on Twitch to see, to grow an audience, maybe to promote yourself, to promote games. Like, what is the idea?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not trying to be famous or anything. I'm just, just trying to branch out. Grow the community, have some fun, connect with others. Just I guess you can say promote. Obviously other tournaments, like 3v3 Assassin. I guess the main one too.
Ooh, are we doing Assassin again?
Yep, that's coming up, and
Fuck yeah! I love it. I'm excited. I loved it, dude. I had so much fun with that one.
awesome. But yeah.
It's a great tool for promoting stuff. Twitch is.
By the way, you can use me as a clueless viewer. I have no idea what what the assassin format is about. Can you tell me what you do there? What's it about?
So it's a well, I wouldn't say free fall. So it's a 6-player. Usually, well, I guess it can be any settings. But so each player will be DM'd their target. So you're an assassin, and so there'll be 6 players. The targets are randomly shuffled, and so say it's us. Let's just say I get Pete, so I have to kill Pete, and then Pete may have to kill you, and whoever kills their target first wins. And then there will be 3 games each round, so you have 3 different chances to advance.
See, that's awesome.
It's kind
Sounds
of
great.
yeah.
And
I mean, it's kind of
guess what happened last season, Parlox?
I know you won. So I don't really understand who wins. So all the players who kill their target wins.
The first player to kill their target is the winner.
The first one, right? That makes
Yeah.
sense.
and then they'll advance next round, and then there's 3 games total each round, so you have 3 different chances to advance. It's kind of like how Grandmaster is.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I think we had a pretty good turnout last time. I think close to 40 players.
Nice.
Pretty good. Yeah.
GG Van. All right. How many points did you get, Parlox? Did you get 3 kills?
I killed everyone except purple,
Yeah, Bull killed Ash. Okay.
Right.
All right. Well, pretty good practice for you, eh?
yes, that is 20 points for me.
Whew. Very nice.
Thank you.
All right, Bull. Settling into the ask. Is there anything you would like to ask of the audience? The floor is yours, sir.
Well, yeah, I kind of, so I said, grab a post-it note, put down 3 goals, not big goals, just small, simple goals. And, tape that or, put it on your mirror. And so every morning when you wake up to go to the bathroom, take a shower, whatever look in the mirror, you'll see those goals and you'll see yourself. And then try to, build on that. I'm not saying put large life goals. These are small goals to lead up to, like, I guess, life goals. Just a way to kind of, you see your goals, you see yourself, and you can encourage yourself. And, keep moving forward. Another thing I did say, treat everyone with respect, be kind, stay in school, and make you
Stay in
better.
school. Don't do drugs.
Don't do drugs. Yep, there you
Yeah.
go. And make
Stay
your
in
bed.
school. Don't do drugs. I love it. Make your bed. That's a good one. Clean your room, boys and
Clean room.
girls. That's it. No, it's good, man. It's good that you know this, and that you're. Do you do this? Do you you keep yourself on track with little reminders?
I do. Yeah. I mean, obviously not always, but I try my best.
You know, one thing I do that's kind of similar is I have like a gratitude practice when I shower. I kind of like to, just like anchor myself to how grateful I am to be, alive in this moment and all the blessings in my life. So
Yeah.
that's kind of, and because you shower pretty much every day, it's a nice sort of thing to remind yourself of, how good life is, how beautiful, how grateful. I think, you know what, dude? I think we think about things quite similarly. So that's cool to
Yeah.
see.
Yeah, that is awesome.
Parlox, you bought it.
Did he?
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, I didn't. I thought it was pointless to finish the game. It's not.
No, it's
Well,
fine.
it doesn't matter. It's only practice,
Wait,
if you can
I was
call it that.
I was supposed to kill the zombies, wasn't I?
You're not supposed to kill the zombies, but now you don't get your first place. Now you come in second.
Oh no! Whatever.
No, you know what's funny? It actually looks like your bot is going to win the game. All right, I think I'm happy to call it here. Folks, if you are interested to get some more out of the Bull, it's twitch.tv/thebullive. I'll put the link to his Twitch in the show notes, of course. And obviously, whenever you're on and I'm rating out Bull, I will send some viewers your way. Thank you so much for your tireless work, moderating the community, running the free-for-all tournament that I have added a ton to your plate, and you are carrying on with aplomb. Thank you, sir.
Yep, no problem.
And thank you for spending this time with me. It was really nice to get to know you a bit better, man. I appreciate it.
It was. Had lots
Okay,
of
great.
fun, and thank you. Thank you for
Awesome.
inviting me.
Oh, my pleasure. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you all enjoyed this video. I hope you found some of it fun and entertaining, maybe even a little bit educational and informative. If you are interested in getting better at the game of Risk, I invite you to subscribe to my channel and come along the ride with me. I have a daily release on YouTube. I do Fix Friday on Friday. I do this show, the Waiting on Your Best Behavior podcast, and I stream on Twitch Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays from 10 a.m. to 12 noon at a minimum. And if you are able to support me on Patreon and help me get this work out to more people, I would be most grateful. Donations are always appreciated and never required. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so much for watching. And until next time, for all of you on the path to world domination, good games and good luck.